this demo, I will be showcasing you a deal sync as sales order from HubSpot to S4HANA. So we will quickly get started by creating a new deal on our HubSpot site. So this is our HubSpot instance, and as you can see, this is a particular company and a contact that is created on the HubSpot end, and this particular company and contact is also existing in our S4HANA site. As you can see, there are no deals as of now for this particular account, but I will be creating a new deal for this company. So let us name it as Tonymoly new deal, and I will select the deal type as new business, set the priority as high, and then I will select the contact person name, which was Tina Hune. Yeah, we've got Tina's name. We have the company linked as well. Now I will select a line item for this particular deal. So MQL is a product which is currently on both the applications, both HubSpot and S4HANA. So I'm using this particular product and setting the quantity as 3. And as you can see, the amount would also be reflected on the upper end side as 450 because the unit price is $150 for this particular product. So this is almost done. We have created a new deal for Tonymoly. Now, this is where we have designed the workflow for the deal sync from HubSpot to S4HANA. I will come back to the flow and explain in detail. Firstly, what I will do is I will run this flow once. So I will set the fetch data time for, let's say, 27, today's 27th, and set the UTC time as 7, let's say 12, and we are good to go. I will save this workflow and run it. If I now open this particular last node, you can see the sales order has been created with the sales order number of 394. If I go to our S4HANA instance and search for the particular sales order, as you can see, this is the sales order that has been created using that particular deal from HubSpot. If I open this up, you can get all the details of the sales order. Herein, I have the particular sold to party and ship to party addresses which we gave on our HubSpot site all got synced along with the customer name Tonymoly, and in the items we also have the product which was MQL t-shirt along with the requested quantity which was 3. We will also have the total price as $450 with the unit price as 150 and the addresses as well. So this is how we synced the uh, deal from HubSpot as ordered in S4HANA. Now I will go back and explain the workflow in detail for you. So how the workflow works is uh, in the first node, as you can see, this is the node where we are getting all the newly created deals. We are setting the timer here and setting the limit as of 1. In your case, you can set the limit to 5, 10, 100, whatever you want. And then after this node, this is where we are getting the line items object ID. So from the HubSpot newly created deal payload, we are fetching the line items object ID. Using the line item object ID, we are getting all the line items that we need for the particular deal. Once we have the line items, since in the line items we are not getting the SKU for the product, using this particular node, we are getting the SKU for that particular product. Once we have the SKU, we are now using the company object ID from the deal payload to search for the company details. Once we have the company details, what we are doing is we are checking whether that company currently exists on our S4HANA site or not. If it exists, we are retrieving the address of the particular company, and then in the S4HANA site, when the product and the company has been checked and the data has been retrieved from HubSpot, we are checking whether there is already a sales order of the particular ID existing in S4HANA or not. And the duplicate checked, once it is cleared, in the decision node, we are checking whether the particular order exists or not. Once the order doesn't exist, in the false node, we are creating the new sales order for the particular deal. This is wherein we are giving all the details that we need, and we are then creating the sales order. So this is how we're automating the entire task of a deal sync as order from HubSpot to S4HANA. No amount of manual effort would be needed now. Just a click and your workflow would be executed and the data would be automatically synced.